Hi guys, welcome back to Funda 5. In today's video, we will talk about homophones. Sounds like a fancy word, sounds like a heavy word in English, but homophones means words which are same in sound, but they have a different meaning and different spelling. So homophones are similar sounding words. So mostly we get confused when we hear the words which are similar in sound, but when we look at their spelling, they are different. So today we will discuss around 10 sets of homophones. We will have a look at their meaning and also a sentence. So make sure you're tuned to this video till the end because I have a bonus tip for you after we cover all the 10 homophones. Alright, and don't forget to subscribe to Funda 5 and hit the like button to give it a big fat thumbs up. So let's get started. First word is stationary. Now, stationary means something that is not moving, is at a standstill. Sentence would be, he bumped his bicycle into a stationary car. Now, another spelling for stationary is this, stationary. This has E in its spelling while the other one had A in the spelling. So stationary with E in the spelling means any creative writing material, for example colors, pens, notebooks, envelopes. And sentence would be, I love buying stationery items for myself. Now you understand what is the difference between the two stationery, though they sound absolutely similar when we pronounce them or when we hear them, but when you look at the spelling there is a slight difference. Next word is principal. Now principal with A in the spelling means somebody who is of highest authority or a highest level in an organization. For example, principal of a school. Sentence would be, my school principal was very strict. Now the second principle means something that is of fundamental value or truth. Principle, it is P-L-E in the end. So now sentence would be, my grandfather was a man of strong principles. So that's how two principles differ in the meaning but have same pronunciation when you hear them. Next word is there. Now look at the spelling. This is T-H-E-R-E. It means a place or any position. Can you please keep my mug over there? That means I'm asking somebody to keep my mug at a different place. Homophone for there is there. T-H-E-I-R, referring to people or anything. That is when we refer to a group of people, when we refer to more than one person. So I like their habit of exercising daily. So I'm referring to somebody who has a habit of exercising daily. There. Next word is weather. Now weather on the screen means state of atmosphere. Weather is a bit too harsh today. Weather is too cold today. So that is weather. Another weather is a state of confusion or you are in a dubious mind. That is W-H-E-T-H-E-R. When you don't know what to do. I'm not sure whether I should eat a burger or I should go for pizza. So that shows that you're confused between the two. So that is weather. Next word is here. Now here has two different words with two different spellings. The first one is here. Can you hear me? Here, it's the sound, right? So when I'm talking to you, you are able to hear me out. So here. Sentence would be, I can hear the birds chirping outside my house. Another here is here, a position or a place. Sentence would be, I love to keep my books on the table here. So you understand here and here. My next word is born. So spellings are absolutely different when you will see the two words, but when you hear them, they're absolutely same. So the first one on the screen is born. It means a state of existence or birth. I was born in India. The next born is anything that is carried or transported by a thing. Now that is the born with RNE in the end. Dengue is a mosquito-borne disease. Next word is accept. Now, these are absolutely two different words. The spellings are absolutely different. A slight difference in the pronunciation. The first one on the screen is accept. This accept means anything that is not including. I love to eat all the fruits except bananas. So, accept. The other word is accept. When you give your consent to receive something or when you say yes to something. I would be pleased if you accept my gift. So these two words, accept and accept, are highly mistaken by most of the people. So make sure you get them right and never make a mistake from tomorrow, right? So don't forget these words ever in future. Accept, that is something without. Accept, when you give a consent or say yes to something. Next is steal. The first one on the screen is steal. This means when you take something without the permission. Stealing is a very bad habit. The other steal is something that is made of iron. It's an alloy basically. The windows of my house are made of steel. Next word is confident. The first confident on the screen means when you're certain about something, when you're 100% sure about something. I am confident to get 90% marks in maths examination. Now the other confident on the screen means somebody or someone whom you trust and can share your secrets. He is the confident of the secretary of RWA. Now, you understand the difference between two confidents? One confident with E in the spelling means that you're 100% sure and certain about it. The confident with A in the spelling means somebody or someone whom you can share your secrets with. Next word is deer. First deer on the screen is an animal. D-E-E-R. I saw a deer on the streets yesterday. The next deer is someone who is close to your heart. A special person. Somebody who is special. She is a dear friend of mine. So guys, I hope these homophones were useful to you. I'm sure now this will be helpful and you'll never make a mistake in future because you've learned very common and most regularly used homophones today. Now it's time for the special bonus tip that I was talking about. So this one is, I've seen many people when they write emails or even when they talk during any conversation, they use this phrase incorrectly. So the phrase is revert back. So guys, revert back is absolutely incorrect. Revert itself means that you're responding somebody back. You're responding back on something. So you need not use back when you're already using revert. So revert back. Please don't ever make this mistake in future when you're writing emails or you're talking to somebody or you're in the middle of any conversation. Revert back is absolutely wrong. It should be only revert. I'll revert to your email by end of the day today. If you don't want to use revert, you can respond like, give me a day's time, I'll come back to you on this. Give me 30 minutes, I'll come back to you on this. Or you can say that, give me a day's time, I'll revert on your email. Right? So don't ever use revert back together. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was very helpful to you. If you enjoyed watching the video, please give it a big fat thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so that you get a notification whenever we post our new videos. Also stay tuned to our channel and look out for more videos in future. Thank you.